Hi, welcome back to my channel. We're doing tray bake recipes today. These are super easy, simple recipes that you just throw in a tray and bake in the oven, like these delicious lemon drizzle cakes. All the recipes are linked down below as usual. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and hit the subscribe button for more recipe videos. And let's get cooking. The first tray bake recipe is a smoked tofu and cavolo nero kale tray bake. So it's full of nutritious goodness and it's very tasty. I'm going to chop up 3 red onions and quarter them. And I'm going to chop up 4 carrots. I'm going to preheat the oven to 200 degrees Celsius. We're just going to pop this into our tray. And we're going to roast in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. We're just going to chop up our tofu. This is the tofu smoked for some extra flavour, and we'll chop these into bite-sized chunks. Next, we're shredding 150 grams of cavolo nero kale, but you could use any kale. Now we're going to make the dressing, which is the juice of a lemon, the zest of a lemon, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, 2 cloves of garlic, minced or grated in, give that a good mix. And then 2 spring onions finely chopped. Add in your smoked tofu to the pan, 200 grams of cherry tomatoes, and mix it all in together. And then we're going to roast this for a further 30 minutes. And finally, we're going to add in all of the kale. The dressing adds so much flavour, and I'll probably say this for every recipe here, but you can totally adapt this and play around with the options of ingredients in here. Hello Roxy, always wants to join in. So I definitely recommend, depending on what time of year it is, to adapt this to whatever's seasonal, or if you get a veg box like we do, use what comes in the veg box and then the dressing will tie it all in together. The next recipe is a chilli sweet corn tray bake. So we're going to be using some corn on the cob and harissa, and it's going to be yummy. I'm chopping up 500 grams of new or baby potatoes. Drizzle over some olive oil in a roasting tin and season. Roast this in the oven for 25 minutes. We're going to chop 4 corn on the cob in half. If you go round and make an indent, and then you can break it in half. Chop up 2 courgettes, a bunch of basil, finely chopped, 2 red onions, or in my case I'm using 1 very large one, chopped into wedges. Add in your courgette, sweet corn, a punnet of cherry tomatoes, chopped basil, red onion, and then 5 garlic cloves with all the skin still on, a tin of haricot beans, a teaspoon of chili flakes, oregano, a teaspoon of paprika, salt and pepper, the zest and juice of a lemon, and a healthy glug of olive oil. And we're gonna roast this for a further 30 minutes. Good for your heart, the more you eat, the more you fart. Don't wear a nice top when stirring because the tomato just exploded. I'm gonna have to get changed. And in the last 10 minutes of cooking, add in a handful of olives. Now our food's nearly ready. We're gonna make a yogurt dip with 300 grams of vegan yogurt, and then we're gonna add in some harissa. 2 teaspoons of harissa, the zest and juice of a lemon, 2 cloves of minced garlic, and a pinch of sea salt. This smells so delicious. It reminds me of barbecue season and summer. This would be the perfect thing to make to have with a barbecue if you were like cooking up some burgers or something outside. It's just, oh my goodness, it smells incredible. Let's try this corn on the cob with this lovely yogurt dip. Please comment below if you are as obsessed with corn on the cob as I am. So good. This recipe is a sweet tray bake, and it's a twist on my lemon drizzle cake, which is in my ebook Plant Kitchen Comforts. But we're gonna bake it in a smaller tray and then put buttercream on top, and it's gonna be utterly delicious and perfect right now because it's sunny outside and I'm feeling like spring. First, we're gonna preheat our oven to 180 degrees fan oven, or 200 for a non-fan oven, and then we're going to grease and line our tray. And I will put on the screen the size of this because I don't know what size it is. Into a food processor, we're going to add 275 grams of self-raising flour, 100 ml of vegetable oil, 200 grams of golden caster sugar, 175 ml of water, a teaspoon of baking powder, and the zest of a lemon. Make sure it's unwaxed. Pulse and then blitz until it's smooth. We took the cake out of the oven and we've left it to cool for quite a long time. You want to make sure it's completely cool. And now we're going to make the buttercream icing, and this is going to be lemon buttercream. So to begin with, we're going to have 250 grams of icing sugar. And then 125 grams of softened butter. This is Stork. Stork is vegan now. Don't know if it used to be. Add in half of the icing sugar to the butter and beat until light and fluffy. Why are you laughing? Then add in the remainder of the icing sugar, the zest of half a lemon, the juice of half a lemon, and a tablespoon of plant milk, and whisk again until smooth. This looks so perfect. Look, yummy, yummy, yummy. None for you. You look like a nun. That's just cruel. Go on, give it a try. What's your verdict?
Very nice.
Very nice.
I'd like some more.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. It really helps out. And subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you in the next video. And also, don't forget to tag me if you recreate any of these recipes because I'd really love to see your photos. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.